episode 90 of the VIG Lounge. Going to be doing a little bit of night streaming, playing some NHL 25 as the Pittsburgh Penguins welcome the Carolina Hurricanes to PPG Paints Arena in a very competitive divisional matchup. This will probably be the toughest game that the Penguins have had since the Rangers, I would think, their own division. So let's see if we can weather the storm and come out with a win on the other side, or will we be trapped in the eye of the hurricane and suffer our first loss of the season? It's only one way to find out. But before we do, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff before we get started. But without any further ado, let's jump right in. Teams are lining up, and it's Crosby and the better-known Sebastian Aho that lined up, and Grzelcyk got the puck away, but it gets to Carolina, and a save made by Jarry to start. Definitely the computer version of Jarry is doing a lot better than the IRL Jarry. Crosby with a shot, he scores! The Wizard of Cross waves the magic wand, and it's 1-0 Pittsburgh! Just puts that right through Anderson. And on the first shot of the game for the Penguins, they already have themselves a 1-0 lead. Letang now going to carry it in for Pittsburgh. Flings one off the right side. That shot almost went in as well. Then got deflected to the corner. Deflected by the stalwart defenseman Jacob Slavin. Shot Jarry with another save, and the puck goes out of play. And we are now tied at 2 shots apiece with nearly 4 minutes gone here in the first. But the all-important first goal belongs to the Penguins. Offensive zone draw for Carolina. Won by Crosby. Springs Beauvillier. Gets knocked off the puck, though. Who's got it? Oh, Carolina has it in their own zone. Slavin is given away to Crosby. Crosby to the backhand, and that gets blocked. To Beauvillier. To Pettersson, and I think there's a penalty on the way. So the extra attack is off the Pittsburgh shot by Rust. And that's collected by the Penguins. Bomb by Pettersson. Rebound was there, but it was stopped. And collected by Carolina, and the forward Sebastian Aho is going to the box, and it looks as though it's going to be for slashing. And let's see if the Penguins can extend their lead on the power play. Second unit appears to be starting. Draw one by Kevin Hayes. Bunting to Carlson, to the back of the net. What a beauty! 2-0 Pittsburgh, and thanks to EK65, the Hurricanes are feeling blue. My goodness, what a goal! Looks like there was a bit of a distraction in front of Anderson. Off to the right side, clear lane for Erik Karlsson, who's already got 10 points on the year. And it is all Pittsburgh. Karlsson to Bunting. Bunting trying to get his way in. I'm sorry, that might have been Grzelcyk, actually. My mistake. I was thinking Karlsson because of the goal. Oh, blocked by Letang. And there is Bunting. Lines are a little discombobulated, but they're working right now. Bunting finds a lane, lets it go, and it gets blocked by Gostisbehere. Makes you wonder how strong Carolina's going to be this year. They've definitely had some personnel changes, and they're really trying to get over the hump because they can never seem to get out of the conference final. Much as I wanted them to last year because of the Gensel trade, but that's fine. Rebounds there, and Eller trying to put it home. Couldn't do it, though. Brought out by Will Carrier, former Vegas Golden Knights. And Buffalo Sabre. Puck's now carried in by Eller, lets it go, and Anderson makes a stop. 4:47 to go here in the first. The Penguins have a 2-0 lead on the strength of goals by Crosby and Carlson. Oh, big hit on Carlson, speaking of. Seems to be none the worse for wear. Crosby in for the offensive draw, but he lost it. Chatfield, his partner Dmitry Orlov. Carlson with a hit of his own. Maybe not as much force on it as maybe you would like for a hit, but Carlson's not exactly known for that, so. Shot and a save made by Jari. Probably his toughest shot to date. Ryan Rust. In. Shot and a save is there. The rebound could not be collected by a Penguin, even though they had Anderson down. Was not able to make it work. Ryan Rust brings it in the other way. Oh, what a chance for the toe drag, but it didn't go. Applaud the effort, though, I must, for Brian Rust. Aho, St. Ivany. And that will end period number 1 as the Penguins have themselves a 2-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. Let's take a look at the shot totals and all the other stats. Penguins are out shooting the Hurricanes 8-3. Hits are 9-6 in favor of the Penguins. Face-offs are dead even at 3 apiece. And Carolina is yet to have a power play, and the Penguins are 1 for 1. See what happens here in period numero 2. I should have said that in Montreal, but I didn't want to sound condescending because French is not a language I'm very strong in. I know a little bit of it, but very little. Crosby and Aho lining up here for the second period. This time, draw goes to Pittsburgh. And Letang had the puck and lost it. Got it back, tried to pass it, but it gets out to Carolina. Brian Rust covering up for Letang. And there's a nice hit. Crosby trying to feed Beauvillier. Lost it, though. But Letang cuts in. Tries to do a one-tuck, and it didn't go. Maybe he should have got a little closer to the net to try to pull that off. Well, let's see what we can do here. Grizzly trying to block that shot off. Couldn't quite do it, though. There's a chance. Blocked off once again. And Anthony Beauvillier trying to bring it in for the Penguins. Spins off the boards, tries to take a shot, and it gets blocked. Aho carries out now for Carolina to the IRL LTIR. Jesper Fast. I believe he had neck surgery, if I'm not mistaken. So I certainly wish a speedy recovery for him. But I know he had to not play this entire season, from what I understand. Carlson on the rush. Beautiful chance, but a save made off the pad of Anderson. Bunting throwing his weight around against a former teammate. Because as you know, he had a contract that was set up in Carolina, but they brought him over to Pittsburgh in the Jake Gensel deal. Ricard Raquel. Oh man, that was off of off the boards and all the way down. Collected by Eller. Beautiful pass up to Raquel. Takes a shot, and that's off the pad of Anderson. Drew O'Connor takes a shot as well. Raquel's there for the rebound. O'Connor trying to make it work. Eller gets it back in front, and another save made by Anderson. And he'll hold in a very fast-moving second period. 5:47. That's all that's left here in period number 2. And the Penguins are still trying to add to that 2-0 lead. But it is all Pittsburgh right now. St. Ivany with a nice hit. And the puck bounces off the wall up to Eller. Eller now dumps it in. Couple of attempts. Martinook. And O'Connor. And a few hits. And it is What is that, Sean? Yeah, Sean Walker, I believe, right? New defensive ad for Carolina. Try to replace some of that offense from the departing Brett Pesce. And who else left? Oh, and Brady Shea. Have to think about that for a second. Oh, another shot off of Anderson and a big stop. Penguins are pouring it on. More than double the shots on goal of the Hurricanes. And it's Carolina that are trying to weather the storm right now, rather than the Penguins. Draw one by Cody Glass. To Grizzly! He scores! The Grizzly Bear has made it 3-0 for the Penguins with his second of the year. And that was just a straight-up blast from the points. Watch, see? Off the draw, back to Letang, to Grizzly, and right up and over Anderson to make it 3-0. And it appears that Chris Letang has vaulted into the points lead. And now, a couple of attempts on the draw for Cody Glass, shot by Achari, and that's stopped once again. And that will put the second period in the books, with the Penguins increasing their lead to 3. And after 40 minutes of play, the stats are as follows. Penguins are leading in shots 15-5. Hits are 19-12, also in favor of the Penguins. Now the Penguins have a face-off edge, 6-4. And of course, the lone power play was for Pittsburgh, who cashed in. So, let's see what happens now in the third, if the Penguins can keep things going, or will Carolina have a storm surge and get back into this game? Crosby tried to win the draw on his forehand, but it's won by Aho. Letang, though, with a big hit. Nice pass up the left side to Crosby. Crosby lost it. Russ gets out in front with a shot, and that goes off of Anderson. And he's tested early here, but was able to make that stop. Letang with a hit. Puck got back to Beauvillier, which is now back to Letang. Shot and a save made once again by Anderson. And just over 3 minutes gone in the third, and it's rinse and repeat right now. Oh, Svechnikov got ran over. So let's see. Looks like Letang is leading in the hit department as well. Crosby trying to win that draw. Couldn't do it, though. Brent Burns, longtime NHL defenseman, to Seth Jarvis. And that goes up to Carlson. Nice one-touch. Up to Rust. Oh, the puck got knocked off a stick at the last second. Or else Rust was in the clear. Bunting, crash, bang along the boards. Gets to the front of the net. Gets knocked down. Still manages to get the shot away, but Anderson hangs on. Gino wins the draw. Back to Pettersson. To Malkin. Scores! Michael Bunting in front of the net makes it 4-0 Pittsburgh. I think that went off of him and in the net. Let's see. Oh no. Stick between his legs. What a beautiful deflection that was. Down low, follow the bouncing puck past Anderson, and it's 4-0 Pittsburgh. And Evgeny Malkin wins that draw. Trying to get it up to Carlson. Pettersson to Malkin. Lost it though. Oh, here comes. I was going to say, here comes the Carolina offense. Ricard Raquel's trying to get there. He couldn't do it. Pettersson with a nice hit. Puck is freed up to Carlson. Along the boards to the former Hurricane, Michael Bunting. Defers with a shot, and there's another save made by Anderson. 9:45 to go here in period number 3. And I think because of the season, it's changed all the setup. I want to put this back to a 5-minute period, so I'm going to make sure to do that for the next game. Because these 3-minute periods just go a little too quick for me. And I'd like to kind of give, almost putting it to scale. Like 3 20-minute periods scaled down to 3 5-minute periods. Oh, Drew Connor in front! The doctor makes a house ball! And it's 5-0 Pittsburgh! Really being able to take advantage of those point shots tonight. And stick in the right place. And if you want to call that a carbon copy of the last goal by Bunting, you certainly could. Just insert number 10 instead of number 8, but my goodness. Beautiful deflection goals tonight for Pittsburgh. And it's really being able to use the defensemen to help in the offense for these last 2 goals. And then Grzelcyk getting on the board as well. So it's definitely defense, or it's offense from defense rather than defense to offense at this point. As we ice the pucks, sorry. There's no multiple puck, of course. As you can see there, Pittsburgh's going to go on the road to Winnipeg, and I will have that game for you. Probably sometime on Saturday, maybe in the morning or early afternoon. Just have to see what my schedule will allow of me here. Jesse Puljujarvi cuts in with a shot, and that's stopped once again. Or it might be Sunday, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. Either way, Puljujarvi lets it go. Oh! Lydell in front with another deflection! A Danish twice! And the Penguins lead by 6. Just a dominating display. And all of this scramble here. Look at this. Yeah, Eller tips it past. And Kochetkov is not doing any better. He may want to stick to his guilty pleasure. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, don't worry about it. Couple of attempts there. Trying to dig that puck out. And now it's Sebastian Aho. Couple of blocks. Defers to Crosby. Crosby on the backhand. Oh, and they tried for the deflection there, but it did not go. Certainly went for it, though. And with 1:54 to go here in the third, the Penguins have broken this game open and have been in control since the drop of the puck. Scored on their first shot, and they just have not looked back. Absolutely dominating performance against one of the better teams in the Metropolitan Division. So this is just excellent, excellent team game by the Penguins. Able to utilize deflections, and they've done a great job. Oh, there's a few hits. Trying to get the puck. Couldn't quite do it, though. The Hurricanes come away with it. It's Svechnikov with a shot, and Jari makes a stop. And it's Malkin with a bomb, and Kochetkov stops that. Pettersson with a hit as the puck is dumped in by Carolina. Around to Malkin. And now it's Ricard Raquel. Raquel. Oh, he tried to do the toe drag, couldn't make it work. Malkin drives to the net. Puck's there, it's loose, and it's wide. Shot from the boards, got deflected in traffic by Slavin. Blocks, but it does not matter. The Pittsburgh Penguins ride a 6-goal outburst to a beautiful shutout for Tristan Jarry, who definitely needs that, and I would love to see it in IRL. I guess I should just say I'd love to see it IRL, because in IRL doesn't make sense. That would be using the I twice, but you can tell. I'm born in 87. I'm not up on the youth culture, okay? But nothing to say here other than great performance by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's take a look at the final stats. Outshooting Carolina 26-6. Of course, the scoreboard reads 6-0 Penguins. And face-offs were decidedly in Carolina's favor at the end, 11-8. And of course, the Penguins 1-for-1 on the power play. But what matters most, once again, final score, Carolina 0, Pittsburgh 6. Thank you all for tuning in to this impromptu, well, earlier than I would have expected version of this episode of the VIG Lounge, episode 90. If you enjoyed the content, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. But until next time, I'm the visually impaired gamer 1987, and I bid you adieu.